girls during winter versus me. This is so... I always see girls in these cute outfits looking fine as hell, and I'm like, I'm cold, like I want to be pretty too, but I can't even handle this cold weather. I need at least 10 layers and then 10 more layers on top of that. When I take a picture of my boyfriend versus when he takes a picture of me. My God, this is so true, but not just with my boyfriend, with everybody in my life. I take my time. If you ask me to take a photo of you, I'm gonna be getting all professional. I'm gonna be getting on the floor, above you, over here, over there. I'm gonna be taking you from every angle, and that will be the best photo of your life because I want your photos to be bomb. Takes a picture of me. The lighting is bad, and you didn't even tell me that I had half a broccoli sneaking out of my tooth. So now, my boyfriend used to take all my pictures, but now I've decided just to put them on a tripod and put a timer on. Way easier. Going to work when I first started my job versus now. Now this works for school too. On your first day of school, you're like, I am going to get straight A's. You're like there, you're listening to every single word the teacher's saying. Every word. You know exactly what she said on the first day. After that, it just... all downhill. We don't care that much after because we're just like, oh, I'd rather be doing anything else. Literally, like I'd rather be staring at my ceiling at home. Because like, let's be real, how many times do we actually do that? When your bus comes around the corner and you grab the closest thing to make it look like you're working. This happens, I'm sure, with any situation when your parents come into your room and you're like, oh yeah, I was just doing homework. Just, you know, cutting stuff. You know, for a school project, I swear. I do this every time too when I'm getting ready because Jordy like is like, hey, are you almost done? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm just like, I lay back down in bed and I'm on my phone again. And he like busts into the room and I like get up and I'm like, yeah, just do my eyeliner. Every time. I'm the worst. I'm like so bad at procrastinating. You'd think if I was good at it, I'd at least know how to say it. Everybody, can you go out tonight? Me? Nah. I'm busy. Oh man, I can relate to this. Not always, because I'm a pretty, like, I like going out. I'm a very social person. But at the same time, sometimes I'm just lazy. And I could literally just be like one with the couch. And the coolest thing could be going on and I can't deal with it. Because I need the couch sometimes. This happens every time I cook spinach. Before cooking, you got a whole forest full of spinach. Maybe even 2 forests. After cooking, all of it disappears and it just turns into the tiniest little bit of anytime anything happens. What actually happened, you got this little cute doggy chasing him. He's terrified, but it's cute. And then how he tells the story. A lion attacked me. I know this all too well. I'm a YouTuber. This is what we do best. We're drama queens, all of us. It's not even clickbait, we're just drama. It's a little bit of clickbait. It's a lot of clickbait, but we're also drama queens. How I see myself in the mirror versus how my selfies on Instagram turn out. Oh my God, this is the worst. Sometimes you think you're having a good day, you're looking fly, like your makeup's on point, and then you take a picture and you're like, phone, why you do me like this? There's something about the camera phone that is just not flattering. It's 10 chins on my camera phone. When you order a dress online but forget to buy the wind, this is so true because half the dresses online, they're taken in these fancy pictures and the wind is blowing and you're like, oh my God, that dress looks magical. But then you get it and you're like, oh, I guess without like the dress blowing in the wind, it doesn't look as cool. But I mean, I wouldn't look at this dress and be like, it's gonna look cool without the wind. She should have saw this one coming. When you try to cook a perfectly good looking meal, but it turns out terrifying. Oh boy. Yeah, I've never had anything turn out like this. Like this looks straight up Photoshop. That doesn't even look like a real egg. How do you do this magic? And this is even good for what I tend to cook up. I'm no cook, okay? I know my strengths, and they're not cooking. I don't know what they are. Damn, I'm a failure. When you want to take a cool picture, but then realize it's not an easy task. This is so true. People always take some like crazy photos, and I'm like, how do you like bend your body in those ways? This one, what did they think? They thought this wasn't gonna be terrifying? Falling into water like that? His pose is kind of okay, minus his face, because he's all like, I'm gonna die, which like doesn't scream romance, I guess. I kind of think their photo's a little bit better because it's funny. But this photo, like, damn, look how toned her legs are. Like, she could never take a bad photo in her life. Even when she's falling to drowning. Whenever I try to sort my clothes by color, what you expect is a rainbow. What you get, like, let's be honest, we only got like 100 different shades of black. My order on the menu versus my order in real life. Now, if this isn't 100% true, I don't know what is, because have you ever gotten something off a menu and look the same. I never have. It's always a little bit less spectacular. Like, what is this? I expected my flake to be broken into at least 20 pieces and scattered perfectly around my ice cream. I gotta break my own flake? What is this? Me asking children what they want to be when they grow up because I'm still looking for ideas. Oh my god. I mean, I love my job, so this isn't me, but I still find it funny and relatable because I can relate to some people being like, hey kids, what do you want to be? Secret agent. Good idea. Let me just go to school for that. The Christmas tree when you were 8 years old versus the Christmas tree now. Oh my god, this is so true. When you were little, I feel like you think, maybe, I think it's all in my head. I have like 1,000 Christmas presents, but really all you got was like 2 pairs of socks. But nowadays, you see the truth, and you know those are socks, and they don't faze you anymore. What people see on Instagram versus what my neighbors see. The things that people go through for pictures. I mean, the photo looks like great from one end, but I had to do that in I think people always like to stare. They're like, what's happening over here? So I should shoot, because then you always got like a guy holding up those reflector things and a guy with a big camera. People are like, what's going on? And I'm like, you're making me nervous. Or want me to do YouTube videos, yeah, outside. I prefer not to, because I get it's like, oh, should I be quiet? Should I be whispering? When your coworker asks a question that makes the meeting go on for 25 minutes more. I've never had this happen at work, but I've had this happen at school. When it's like class is supposed to be done, but then kids keep asking questions, and I'm like, I have places to go and be. I don't actually, but like, I just don't want to be here anymore. And the class is continuing. $30 snacks. We're all about it. You know, we don't even blink an eye. $30 what? $30 t-shirt. Now suddenly we're questioning our lives. Do we really need this t-shirt? Oh man, maybe I shouldn't spend this money. It's too much. It's too expensive. But with snacks, we're cool with it. Let me do this homework. 5 minutes later, fall asleep. This is so true. Back to the years I don't want to remember. It's like you'd rather do anything but homework. I used to hate doing homework. I mean, like, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Just know we all hate it. What I actually mean when I ask, can you take a pic? It's so true. But if you were good at taking the first picture, we wouldn't need 1,000. When your parents think they caught you, but you've already rehearsed this lie for hours already. You have the plan out, and you're gonna get away with it. Every single time I try to put on a pair of ripped jeans, I have these one with rips in the knees, and my foot keeps on going through the rips, and I can just never put them on in one go. My dream is to one day just put the jeans on seamlessly, magically, just one swoop and they're on, without the whole foot going through the rips, and then without having to bounce into it at the top. The forced laugh at the joke you didn't get at all. Oh no, this is so awkward. You're like, and you're like, yeah, and they're like, then explain it, and you're like, okay, I didn't get it. Watching a sex in a movie with your parents sitting right next to you. Every time, I just want to die, and I'm 27. And like, I'm still sitting there like, this is really awkward. It's the most awkward feeling in the world. At least it always has been for me. And everybody just sits there awkward. Nobody says anything for like 10 minutes after. When you're convinced that pizza companies invented huge boxes deliberately to make customers believe they're getting a huge pizza. This is not relatable to me, I'm sorry. I have never in my life gotten a pizza this small in a large box. They always come in smaller boxes, I feel. I feel like that's usually what happens. Maybe I've just been ordering from the right pizza places. But I have gotten this experience with other products. And none that I can think of right now. I actually just did a video. Wow. I literally have the worst memory ever. What is wrong with me? I just filmed the video. Can't remember anything in the video. Anything. Try as we might, sometimes bringing creative ideas to life. As described in tutorial is just too unrealistic. I have never been able to follow a DIY and DIY it properly. Like, do it yourselves. Like, they always look magical. People who've done it before, I'm like, you are talented AF. Is that too much for a girl to ask for? Instead of cupcakes, I don't like this. Like, I don't even know what this is. There's a Santa beside it. This still doesn't look like Santa to me. A list of New Year's resolutions and how they'll turn out. Theory, go to the gym 4 times a week. Reality, go to the bar 4 times a week. Theory, limit alcohol intake. Reality, we already covered this above with the bar statement. You guys can read this if you want. You can pause the video and read it. I'm gonna just, I can't right now. I can't. I'm sorry guys. I'm just feeling really a little bit sick. So I'm gonna end this video a little bit early. Thank you all so much. Stay awesome, stay sweet, and don't perfect. Guys, big hugs.